Hi, this is the Friday Forever Friday show. Um, Today, I want to talk about. I want to talk about intimate relationships. And first, I want to start with okay. Intimate relationships doesn't always have to be sexual per se. Intimate, excuse me, relationships are like close friends that that don't have to be, like I said, don't have to be sexual, but intimate. It's close. And I have a relationship. Hold on a minute. I have a relationship. I have a friend. I have a best friend. I have a best friend. And the best friend, when he doesn't like something that I do, he punishes me. Oh, that sounds awkward, but it's true. There ain't. Dang, what the heck is that all about? That is so not right. I am so more grown up than my friend, I guess. That is so not right. A controlling. That's controlling. That's that's a friendship, but okay. Scratch that. We're gonna go on to this. I have a special guest, a super special guest. Gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's going to be a singer. She's a songwriter, a singer, a sorry. It's true. It's true. A artist, clothing designer, if you will. She's talented in many ways with many things. So here she is, my friend, my family, my special guest, my daughter, Tiffany Allison. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
There's that. This is my kiddo. It's a good looking day today. She's feeling good. She's thinking she's looking good today. So
Ouch.
it's a good
I am.
day.
I'm thinking I am.
She is.
Exactly.
Pull the mic in closer for
I
you,
do.
please. There you go. You am.
I am.
She
Sam,
am.
I am.
Today, um, the we want to talk about intimate relationships. Have you ever had an intimate relationship? Okay, time out.
Specify.
Let's just start like this. What does an intimate relationship mean to you? What's the definition?
It depends on. Well, okay. To me, it depends on what you're talking about. Like, you could say intimate relationship. When people say intimate relationship, my mind instantly goes to, like boyfriend, girlfriend, like that kind of, like, intimate relationship, like those kind of intimate relationships.
Is it always sexual? Is that what you mean?
That's what intimate. That's what I think of when I think of intimate. So yeah, to me it is, but I mean
I
it
mean,
doesn't have to be.
like a mother to her kids. Can that be an intimate relationship?
I wouldn't necessarily call it intimate. I would call it like mother daughter. Like, I don't know. I don't call it like mother daughter relationships intimate. Like, if you say you're in an intimate relationship, that usually means like you're in like a sexual relationship with your partner or spouse or something like that, or like you're in a relationship with your spouse. That's what I think of.
Actually, I think I just effed up my whole dang show because you're right. I mean, if I would have looked up the terminology, intimate,
Wow, good job.
duh. And I just told all this other stuff just a few minutes ago. Oh, my word. Oh, no, I'm really stupid. Um, but I really don't. I don't think. like a relationship, like.
Do you want me to look up what intimate means?
Okay, go ahead. I don't.
What does intimate mean?
As an adjective, it means closely acquainted, familiar, close. Do you want to hear the next one?
No.
See, exactly. That's exactly my
close.
mind. Like
close, like a close
I have
relationship.
an intimate relationship with my cat. She's my child, my love. It's not sex. I don't even know what the hell heck you're going at.
No, because I think of intimate like sexual.
Sexual.
That's why.
And everyone else. Did you just got the definition?
A close relationship with someone. I know it's not sexual, like, necessarily, but that's what my mind thinks of.
I'm intimate with my kids, like.
Close. I don't know.
Like, hold on a second. Like, cross your fingers. Intimate. Intimate. Close. Good. I got a good relationship with my kids. Well, okay, I want to, anyways.
Shut up.
Yeah. People. I try and have an intimate. That means that you listen and that you're a nice, good person. You have the definition. You heard it. So I wasn't wrong. So I take all that back. I knew what I'm talking about. I just wasn't sure at that moment. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera to her. Miss Tiffany. She's so pretty. You look so nice today. No, look at this camera. 3, please. And wow, you've grown up a lot. So can you please tell people what you're doing now in your life? What intimate relationships do you have, young lady? Do you have any intimate relationships? Well, thus, in your mind, it means sexual, but
no,
I'm hoping not. But anyways,
no. Close relationships, non-sexual. With you and Cricket and my friends, like my best friends. But sexually, no, I don't. Or like boyfriend-wise, no, I don't. Single.
What's that thing that you say? Single, but
Single.
Want to mingle?
Single like a Pringle and ready to mingle.
Single like a Pringle and want to mingle. 2 available.
Ew.
1. Oh, excuse me. 1 available.
Shut up. 1.5.
Moa.
No.
Yeah. My shirt says.
That's my shirt.
Inspire.
My shirt says inspire.
Inspire.
Were you reading it backwards?
Inspire.
Oh my god.
Inspire. So, hey, keep going with that. Okay, I just didn't do nothing.
Wow, good job.
What do you plan? What do you see yourself doing in a year or 2? 2 years. You'll be.
In 2 years, I'll be 18 or 19.
You don't even know how old you're going to be in 2 years?
Well, no, because this year I'm turning 17, so this year it doesn't count if you're talking about in 2 years after this year.
Okay. 1 year. Not this year, but...
I'll be 18.
Okay. What are you going to be doing when you're 18 years old?
Hopefully working like 3 jobs, 2-3 jobs, and saving money. So that then when I get out of high school, I'm dumb, I'll be 18. Duh. When I can't say get out of high school. When I'm looking for colleges, or because I want to move to Pittsburgh, California, right? So I want to save money to get into an apartment and go to college maybe, or I might just take classes and then work. That's what I want to do.
Or move to LA, or there was 3 places you were talking about.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Pittsburgh, L.A.,
Or New York,
Concord.
Concord. Yeah. I don't know.
Excuse me. Um, well, it's hard out there.
It's cheaper than here. That's why I want to move.
It's cheaper to live with your parents.
No. Bye. I'm not staying. This is about relationships, Mom. This isn't about me.
Okay. Okay. You're right. So, in an intimate relationship, just overall, you've given your friends advice. Can you please tell me, with no names, just give me
An instance.
a scenario? Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, one time, this was a little while ago, this wasn't very recent, but I was talking. Can you change it to a different camera so I'm not exposed? Do it to the both of us. Okay, thank you. Okay. Trading seats. I don't want to be here. Okay. But one time, my friend, I can't say names. Okay. My friend, she wanted to get in a relationship with this guy, and I was like, I kind of liked him at first, like he was okay, but then like they started hanging out more, and she would tell me stuff about him, and I was like, that seems shady. Like, I don't think you should be in that relationship. I don't think you should want to get into a relationship with him either. Like, either way. I was like, I feel like he's hiding something from you. And she was like, no, it's okay. Like, I know him. He tells me everything. And I'm like, okay, if you say so, but I'm just telling you. Like, don't come back to me later and be like, oh, like, he was hiding something. Because, like, I know that he was.
You were saying that because he was talking and making advances toward you?
No, like, okay. This friend that I have, she doesn't smoke weed or whatever. Like, she doesn't do any of that. She's, like, clean, I don't know. She's
wholesome.
Okay. Yeah, she's wholesome.
And
so the guy was hiding something because she asked him if he smoked in the beginning because she doesn't want to be with someone who does that, right? And he was like, oh, no, I don't, I swear, like, I promise, blah, blah, blah. But come to find out later, he told her, well, she went to his house, and he was like, oh, can you go in my closet and get something for me? And so she went in his closet or whatever, and he was like, he had, like, hella weed in there and stuff, and she was like, she left the house right after that, but I was like, see, I told you, like, he was hiding something. Like, I can read people, like, I know people, especially, like, with relationship advice, like, love advice, I guess. I'm really good at giving love advice to people, because I don't know why. I just am. It's a gift. What can I say?
a gift? Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're the love whisperer.
Exactly. I'm the love doctor.
The love doctor. You hear it right here. If you have this is the love doctor for relationships. But that doesn't make sense. Big deal. He has marijuana in his closet. Big deal.
That wasn't one I could think of, but there's other
Big deal.
ones.
He wasn't messing around on her. I mean,
there's other times
it was a lie.
where...
Is that what you're getting at? It was a lie. He's lying about something.
He was hiding it from her.
Everybody lies about something.
You asked me to tell us one, and I told one. But
I got you.
There's, like, other times that have been more serious. That was just like a...
Can you please give me a serious example?
Okay, fine.
Love doctor.
Exactly. One of my girlfriends... I feel like I'm really loud. Sorry. One of my girlfriends, she was dating this guy.
Okay.
And she had been dating this guy for, like, a year, maybe. Like, a couple months short of a year-ish. And they were, like, all in love and whatever. And, like, they always posted pictures. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll be single. Like, whatever. Like, I was upset. I was kind of jealous, low-key. But he started, like, he acted the same. Like, he didn't act shady or anything. But I knew something was up. Like, I just felt it. Like, you know, women's intuition. Like, I had a moment. And I was like, I don't know. I just started looking at him weird. So, like, whenever me and her and him would all hang out together, I would always, like, I don't know. I just watched him more intently than I had before. Because I was like, something's up with this dude. Like, I don't know. And so one day he pulled me aside or whatever, and he's like, why are you staring at me? Like, are you trying to get at me or something? Like, I'm dating your friend. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get at you. Like, what the hell? No.
Ooh, that's a lot.
And I was like, I've been looking at you because I feel like something's up. Like, are you cheating on her? Like, what's up? What's happening? And he was like, no, I would never cheat on her, blah, blah, blah. Like, I love her. Like, she's my girlfriend. I would never do that. And I was like, okay, if you say so. But then one day, we all went over to her house. It was like me, this other girl, her, and then the guy. And we all went over to her house. And she was laying on the bed, and the other girl was laying on the bed. And I was like standing up on my phone because I didn't want to lay down. And then he was standing by the door or whatever. And he kept getting, like, hella messages on his phone. And so she kept looking at him, but she never said anything. She wasn't like, oh, who's that, blah, 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 because she's not the type of girl. But she just kept looking at him. And so I walked over, and I, like, pulled him out in the hall. I was like, oh, I need to talk to him for a second. And she was like, okay, whatever. Like, she didn't think anything of it. And I was like, like, oh, my God, I can't talk. I was like, who's texting you? Like, who are you texting? Why are you getting so many messages? And he's like, oh, yeah. Well, I've been talking to this girl and blah, 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 but we're just friends. And I'm like, boy, you are not just friends with this girl who's hitting you up every 3 seconds. Like, I'm not stupid. Don't play with me. And I was like, I'm about to go in there and tell your girlfriend unless you block her right now on your phone. And he didn't. And so then I went in and told her. And then they broke up. And then, like, I know stuff is up. I'm not stupid. Like, I can read people, and I know when stuff is happening.
I mean, I taught you that, but I never knew you could do that. For real. Mm-hmm. Look at you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you have relationships about your own life yourself that you want to talk about?
Like what?
Any boyfriends that's cheated on you or anything? Have you ever had that?
Well, I haven't had anyone cheat on me, but, well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if they cheated on me. They could have. I don't think they did, but, I mean, it is what it is now. I can't get mad about it.
Had long-term boyfriends?
Not long-term. I haven't had a boyfriend. I've had a long-distance boyfriend for a year, and then I had like boyfriends that are here. They weren't even like a year. They were like a few months, and then it didn't work out. Wow, I just made myself sound like
Weeks.
a hoe. No.
Weeks.
No, like 2-3 months.
I basically never want. Yeah, I am your mom, but.
Wait, can we talk about Valentine's Day? I freaking hate Valentine's Day, like, more than anything in the world. That is the worst holiday ever. Okay, when I was little...
That's my most favorite.
Yeah, because it has hearts and pink and red.
Right.
Oh, my God.
It has hearts.
Anyways. I hate Valentine's Day. When I was little, I loved Valentine's Day. Like, we used to, like, make our little bags and decorate them and then get little, like, cards and candy. And I was like, oh, my God, I only got, like, 3 cards, but it's whatever, because...
Whatever, you never acted like that.
I know.
She's over-exaggerating.
No, I'm bougie.
Now she's grown up.
Exactly. But I used to get my little, like, cards and whatever, and it was fun, and we used to eat little treats and watch movies, and I used to think it was the best day ever. Like, we got free food, free movie. I was ready. But then you grow up, and life hits you in the balls, and it sucks. About...
Easy
like,
on the language.
I said balls.
I'd stop.
Okay, at the beginning of 9th grade year, I was in choir, and there was this other guy in choir. We're just going to call him Bob for the sake of this. Okay. So Bob, he would always look at me and stuff and be like, I don't know, like give me that look that guys give you, like the look up and down, like, oh, mommy. But he would always look at me like that. And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. Like, I kind of like him. It's whatever. And we have been in quiet, like, half the year. So, like, this is, like, halfway through 9th grade year. I don't know. It was just us exchanging looks.
Not out here, though.
Yeah, out here.
Oh.
It was just us exchanging looks. But then he asked me out, and I was like, oh, yeah, sure. Like, I'll try it with you. Like, you're really cute. You're really sweet. Like, I was like, why not? Might as well. And so we dated. But then he had problems. Like, I don't know. He had trust issues, I guess. So, like, I have guy friends, right? Like, I'm not dating them. We're not having relations with each other. Like, they're just my friend. But he had trust issues, so he always assumed that, like, oh, like, you have guy friends, like, you're messing around with them or whatever, like, you're not with me. And people like to talk shit in high school. People like to talk in high school. Talk smack. You.
Oh, no, that's a drug, right?
Shut up. People like to talk smack in high school. And
Was this
I don't know. Stuff went around and, like...
Get to Valentine's Day.
Okay. I'm getting there. You have to know the beforehand, or else it's not going to make sense. Okay, I'll make it shorter. He had trust issues, so all the guy friends I had, he assumed that I was having relations with, because, like, they play around with me, like, they'll pick me up and, like, stuff like that.
But he does that to girls, too.
Yeah, he does that to girls, too, but I don't know. I was young and, well, younger and stupider, and I didn't, like, think about, like, that part. Okay, anyways. But, like, okay, let's skip to Valentine's Day. So, he had trust issues, blah, blah, blah. So, he was already mad at me prior to Valentine's Day because he thought that I was messing around with one of my guy friends, and I wasn't. With 2 of my guy friends. He thought it was one, but then he dropped that, and then he thought it was another one, so I was like...
That sounds like insecure.
Boy, what the...
An insecure man.
Yeah,
or a boy growing up to be a man, yeah.
Yeah. But...
We're winding down on time, so you need to rough it up.
But... rough it up, shut up. The Valentine's Day, he... Like, I came to school, and I had a little teddy bear, and I had chocolate, and I had... I think I just had a teddy bear and chocolate, but I don't know. I came there, and I was...
From who?
From me, to give to him.
Oh, okay.
But I, like, got to the...
card.
Mom, can you shush? But I got to the front steps of school, and I was like, stop looking at me like that. And I was ready to give him my stuff. I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, oh, my God, he's going to love it. Like, he's not going to be mad at me anymore, blah, blah, blah.
No, wasn't this the one you gave the watch to?
Yes.
Okay.
The watch was for his birthday. Okay.
Okay.
But I gave him the stuff, and I don't know. He just kind of looked at me like weird.
He didn't say thank you, give you a kiss, nothing?
No.
He just took it from you and went?
Yeah. But he just took it, and then he looked at me weird. Like, he looked me up and down weird. And I was like, like, what? And then he went in, and I went the whole day, and I was like, oh, like, he's going to get me something, like, at the end of the day. But, like, me, I'm not one of those kind of people who's like, I give you something and I'm expecting something. Like, if I go out with someone or whatever, like, if you take me out to eat, I'm going to be constantly saying, oh, I'm so sorry, like, because I feel bad. Like, I don't want people spending their money on me. I don't like it. Like, it makes me feel bad.
That's true.
And then it makes me feel like I have to get them something because then I feel bad and whatever. So I'm not the type of person that's going to be like, oh, why didn't you get me anything? Like, I'm not that girl at all.
But inside, you're thinking...
Inside,
well,
yeah, it hurts
dang.
a little bit. Like, I'm like, oh, well, it's Valentine's Day. Like, you should get your girlfriend something. But...
No, it's because you see all the other girls getting
that
all
too.
kinds of stuff from who knows.
Yeah, but it hurt a little bit. But
it hurts a lot a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Sorry for that.
It's okay. But at the end of the day, he came up to me and gave me, like, this little... Because, like, at school, they were selling, like, chocolate covered strawberries or something. So he gave me one of those, and he was like, "Oh, happy Valentine's Day," and then he left, and I was like, "Okay." But the next day,
Rude.
my best guy friend, one of them that he thought that I was like doing stuff with or whatever, my best guy friend came, cause we had been texting the Valentine's Day. I was texting him and I was like, he didn't even get me anything. He hates me, blah blah blah. And I was crying to him and blah blah blah.
Your friend, yeah.
Yeah, my best friend. And the next day he came to school and he brought me a teddy bear and a rose, and because he felt bad that I didn't get anything for my boyfriend.
No, it was not a teddy bear. It was a giraffe.
A teddy giraffe, a giraffe bear. What are you supposed to call it?
Well, yeah, stuffed animal giraffe.
Yeah, he gave me a stuffed animal and
I confiscated it.
and a rose.
It's beautiful.
And yeah, that's why I hate Valentine's Day now.
No, you can't hate Valentine's Day. You dislike the person.
No, I don't like
you
Valentine's
love the day. You cannot say that you hate a day.
Yes.
No, you
I
cannot
don't like
do that.
Valentine's Day.
No.
No. Ouch.
I got married on Valentine's Day. Yeah, my first marriage was on Valentine's Day. The day, Valentine's Day.
I'm against
Everybody wants to get married on Valentine's Day, trust me. And you can't even find a place to get married. Everything's like
Did you get married in
booked.
Vegas?
Everything's booked. Circus, Las Vegas, Valentine's Day.
Oh my god.
Booked. The only reason I got in is because Grandma Candy, my grandma who named me Friday, she lived at the guy who owned Circus. She lived at his house, and she cleaned his house, so he let her move into the pool house. It was so cute. It had a washer, dryer, shower, stove. It had everything. All the amenities.
Amenities.
Amenities. You
Amenities.
might say. Yep. But anyways, yeah. So that's how I got into Circus to get married. And it pays if you know somebody. She knew the ruler of the kingdom, you might say. That's how I got in. But anyways, do you have something? We have to wind. Time just flew by. We need to wind this conversation down. But if do you want to say something to the audience? Look
Yeah.
Camera 3 and speak whatever you want to speak to the world.
Okay. I just want to say, like, being in a relationship is cool and it's fun, and if you really love the person and they love you and it's mutual and you're both putting 100% in and it's worth your time and your energy, then go for it and be happy in that relationship. But if you can't find a relationship, if you can't find somebody to be in a relationship with, then don't feel lonely, or don't blame yourself for not being able to find somebody, because it's not you. It's just not the right time in your life for someone to be in your life, because God will put somebody in your life when he knows that you're ready for them to be there. So be happy with you, and like right now I'm focusing on me and working and getting my grind on and getting money to get a house and be independent and get into college and my life and my career. So if you can't find somebody, focus on you and pamper yourself and give yourself time and reflect, and yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you, Tiffany, for being here. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate that. Mm-hmm. That's good advice for any age people. You know, that really is good advice. I want to say, as my parting, I have a right here on the paper.
Ew.
Such a kid, that kid. Okay. This is what I got to say to you. This is what I always grab the wrong side. My hair's sticking out like
No, leave that
crazy.
down. It looks cute.
Um, I want to say to you, the world, the whole wide world. My hair's not right today.
Oh my God. Say it.
God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Remember that. Remember that. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. So if you're keeping on going and you've had a hell of a life, okay. God doesn't give you more than you can't handle. Love you. I'm still looking for those books, those wonderful books I'm telling you about. I'm gonna bring them, and you'll be surprised. Be like, okay, I gotta go. See you, and God bless. I love you. Bye bye.